We are activating your unique self-discovery one show at a time. The Orchard of Wisdom Self-Discovery podcast are at your fingertips, just waiting to inspire and invite you in discovering just how awesome you really are and how to navigate through life in joy, enrichment, personal abundance, in mind, body, spirit, heart, and soul. All the people we bring you are here to serve you on your journey of life. Do enjoy our next show. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Sarah's View of Life right here on selfdiscoverymedia.com. Well, seasons. They're wonderful, aren't they? And we're in so many different seasons at the present moment. Some people are coming into their spring, others are going from fall into winter. So what are the seasons of our life? Well, I think that as we are approaching the Christmas period at the present moment, and as so much tumultuousness is going on still in the world, I think one of the things that we could look at this particular season where we start to cocoon, we start to live more indoors, is to make sure that we keep our connections up. It's easy when the sun is out, we're going to go meet someone, we go for a jog and a coffee, we're going to be out there bumping into people, we're out and about. And when it gets to the winter time, we're more in. So I invite you to keep reaching out to people, drop them an email, a social media, check in with them, a phone call, but just kind of keep the connections open. Make a date, go for coffee, or just simple a chat, just Zoom chat, a phone call chat, whatever type of chat, and have a nice conversation. Do not let the winter month isolate you or have you cocooned in a way that you become that closed flower. It's important that we keep those connections open through the winter months on many reasons. One, we need those connections. We need to connect with other people. It's important for our own psyche. It's also important for other people. This season, the winter season, is the loneliest season for anyone that is isolated and alone. When people are indoors and they're not accidentally meeting people, people who live alone that would normally go for a walk, sit on a bench and watch life around them, they're not able to do that through the winter. It's early November and we've just had snow. So it looks like it's going to be a rough winter here in BC, in Canada, and we're going to see different types of winter going on everywhere else. So please make sure that you do keep those connections open. Make a phone call, drop someone a line, an old-fashioned letter, maybe a card, um, social media, in the messenger thing or thinking of you. How are you doing? Little things add up to really big impressions. So when you reach out to someone, it just lets them know that you care, that you're thinking of them, that you haven't forgotten them. But it's so important to so many people, young and old, but especially old, but young and old, that they need to hear from someone because it can be very, very isolating winter. And it can be a time where people can go into depression or SADS, seasonal disorder, and also could be, where they feel disconnected. Maybe they work from home and they're not getting out there and meeting people. So if you're in their neighborhood and say, hey, weather the weather, let's go and have lunch together. There's all sorts of things we can do. So I'm really asking you right now, please keep your connections connected through this winter season with everyone. And if you're a country right now that's going into summer, then this is a fantastic time to meet and greet people out and about. But the same thing is, when you make a connection, make sure you keep that connection open and that make yourself a list. Drop so-and-so a line next month. Reach out to this person or check on this person, because in doing so, it's an act of kindness, an act of caringness, but it could also mean something so incredibly important to them. Just knowing that someone cares. There are so many people that don't get to talk to someone from one day to the next, and it can be very isolating, very lonely. Loneliness is a killer, folks. It really is. And over the next season, I know America has Thanksgiving coming up. Please, if you know somebody is going to be on their own, invite them, or maybe drop by with a dinner for them or a little something for them so they know that they're not just completely forgotten in the world. What is it to set another table, right? To have somebody else there, or to pop by your neighbor to make sure they're okay. Please reach out to people. We've still got people that are scared of COVID. We've still got people that financially have been affected by everything that's going on and the cost of living, and they can't afford to go and join things and do things. Or maybe they have mobility problems, or maybe they can't afford to get to certain events. So let's be kind to one another and make sure that we reach out, we have a connection, we check in, and we show that we care. Let's do it to our families, to people that we care about, to neighbors, to people that we met back in the summer, enjoyed a conversation with, and you're just checking up on them to see how they're doing. It takes just such a little time, and it can be so utterly rewarding to absolutely everyone. It feeds us, it fuels us, and it shows people that you're still alive and that you care. So it's really, really important. So please connect, folks, reach out, show people you care. That kindness is in the sharing, the giving, the collaboration, the contributing. It's all about letting people know and connect. All right, folks, bye for now. We hope that you enjoyed the show. Find all of our shows on selfdiscoverymedia.com under podcasts or selfdiscoverymedia/shows. And for all our current shows, go to What's New. We are supported by you, the audience. You'll see a nice big shiny blue button for one-time donations, or follow us on Patreon and you will be able to support us there. We enjoy bringing you such wisdom. And the next show will be up in just a moment.